It was like going to a strange place. I had to get used to the place.
Because you never would have expected what actually happened up there, you know, with the abuse and all that. That would never be anything that we would ever have exposed him to if we'd known.
As we drove around the grounds of Pineland, and when you first approached Pineland, it really looked like a prep school, with the administration building in front, very nice lawns, no flowers though, but it looked like a prep school. But as you got into Pineland, you knew perfectly well it wasn't a prep school.
She said, I got a boy here. And I started crying. She said, I'll like to give you something to cry for. She said, get in here. And get me. She was screeching and hollering. It's like she was crazy. That bothered me something awful. I said, my land, what is this?
It wasn't very good in Pineland. I'll tell you that. Food was no good. That's for sure. They locked the door on me. I couldn't go out.
I wasn't safe there. Nope. Some used to beat the patients up. Mark it black and blue. It's called hot water.
They did what to your hair?
Shave your hair, bald head.
Yes, they did. You run away.
Yeah.
They would shave your hair if you ran away?
Yeah. They put you in that bathtub, put ice in it, and then strap you.
So what they would do is if a kid was bad, they might haul him in here, fill that with ice water.
Yeah, put ice packs on you. And then strap you, and that don't show. If they get you fresh cold enough, it doesn't show.
It wasn't a place that, you know, I wanted to be. And I wanted to go back home. And I got to crying and everything, and they were going to put me in a straitjacket. And so I calmed down, and it was like a place that I'd never seen before.
And they had a group of people who treated as less than human. In fact, the standards there were less than the feds required for dogs.
They do with shoelaces. How could they beat you up with shoelaces?
I did pile shoelaces. I tie them together a little and take hold that and beat the hell out of you.
What did they do?
They make your face all up.
With what?
The shoestrings.
What did they put on the shoestrings?
Nothing.
Just
Just a tin.
Two or three or four shoestrings. And laid them right across the face.
I saw children underneath large playpens and people tied to chairs, people walking through the facility nude. They were being hosed down.
I said they did going to take the teeth out with pliers. They did that. I said they sure did.
They said you can't go to the store till you had your tubes tied. I said okay, tie them. So I get out.
But Mabel's sister died the day after she was sterilized because of a blood clot in her lung. She was 24.
The beds were in a condition with about 36 beds all in the line up, and sometimes you have to climb over the beds to get to the person because there's only a little while ways.
When nighttime come, you know, and one of the worst things that happened was that the superintendents were leaving the building, you know, and leaving the kids all of us on the 10, and they had big guys upstairs coming down beating us up, you know, and we were being abused.
Did anybody ever show you love and affection in those 10 years?
No.
Nobody tucked you in at night?
No. They come in and took us in with a strap.
Sometimes if you're really out of it, you have to have 3 people to hold you down. They give you a needle.
And then if you did something wrong there, this is what they would do. Bread in bags, because they were so rugged. You'd be in the middle, and then they'd be over here like this, and they'll go squeeze.
You can really understand what normalization is when you think how abnormal things were at that time.
You loved it here.
That's what you think.
That's what I think. Oh, you didn't?
No,
Why not? What was?
because you couldn't go nowhere. So you couldn't go up the state ground.
I don't like Pineland. I like where I am.
To this day, I still cannot justify large congregate living. I can't.
Well, does that mean you want to come back to live?
Yeah.
You want to come back to Pineland
No, I
to
don't.
live?
No, I don't.
Oh, my Lord.
I don't want to come back here.
I was glad when came the day for me to leave because my experience being there when I was 10, it was like, good, I'm not there anymore. I'm out on my own. I'm out in the community with my family and stuff. I don't have to go to bed when I'm told, or lined up for go outside, and during the winter, or I was safe. From what I was in Pineland.